Hi, welcome back. So today we have one finished object. I do have to weave in the ends. It's fine. We'll get there. Um I have been working steadily on my husband's new pair of socks, but I have not finished them yet. I have cast on something new, and I have like I said, I completed one thing. So I'll show you the finished object real quick. And this isn't even as big as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be probably 4 or 5 more rounds, but I decided I did not need that kind of size. So I stopped here and I put the border, the edging on, and it's a placemat. It's very pretty. I like the way it turned out. I decided to give my hands a little break yesterday from knitting because I'm not feeling well. I came down with something. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. So I haven't really been feeling well, and my hands just started getting real achy, more so than usual, because between not feeling well and I've been working really diligently on his socks. I needed a break from the knitting of the socks because my hands were getting really bad. And see, it actually lays flat. I have such a hard time getting round things to lay flat. My tension is all wonky, but it's getting better. This is the first thing I've actually crocheted in a while, besides my blanket at home, but I hardly ever get to touch that. So that's what I'm going to make, a second one just like it. That way my husband and I both have little placemats for our dinner. And then I want to do some smaller ones for cups and finish off the cone with washcloths and maybe a hand towel for the kitchen. That's my plan with that. And I have, so this is one sock, and a complete way out of camera. I don't even know what that was. I finished the heel flap. I just got to start the gusset, or the turn and the gusset. It's got this cute little pattern in it, and I actually love this pattern, and I'm not hating working with this yarn, with this pattern. I think it's not an aversion to this yarn so much as an aversion to vanilla socks. I just shouldn't try doing vanilla socks very often, because I think that's what it was. I was just bored with the constant knit, knit, knit all the way around. Even though it's easy, it's dull. I think that was my problem. The second sock I have, I did get a little farther on. I did turn the heel on that, and I'm working on the decreases, the gusset, to get it back down to 72 stitches. 72 stitches is what this is. And I did mess this up a little bit. This isn't supposed to be that big. That's only supposed to be 2, and I wasn't paying attention, and I forgot to continue on with the pattern at first after I did the heel. So this one I'm gonna have to make sure to remember to do the exact same way, because I don't want them different. I want them to be the same. Look at how perfectly I color controlled that. That is so, I did such a great job on that, if I do say so myself. I think these are turning out wonderfully, and I do want to finish them. I think I probably will give them a day or two. They're not in timeout. Timeout insinuates they did something wrong. They didn't. My hands are just not having it. And if your hands hurt, you should stop what you're doing for a little bit. So I did not get any done on my lace socks, because what would be the point of putting down one pair of socks to pick up another? If my hands hurt, I would still be hurting my hands. But I did finally turn around, get out the, and I didn't even read it through again. I just pulled out my needles and I started it. And I actually am doing a good job this time. I think my main problem was that I was casting on way too tight. When I cast on super loose, it works perfectly. So I gotta pay more attention to my tension, because my tension is probably my biggest problem. I just finished the German short rows in the back of the neck, and now I have to move on and do some short rows in the beginning of the neck. This is the ranunculus, by the way. I did not say what I had cast on. I've tried several times to cast this on, and I just kept messing it up, and it was just me. It was just a tension problem. As soon as I put it on the needles loosely, it worked beautifully. I just gotta stop acting like it's gonna get away from me. So that's what we're working on. And today is kind of a special day. It's the little man's birthday. He turns 3 years old today. So I'm going to put a compilation of all his fun videos at the end. And he had the best time so far today. We went out and played a bunch. Even though I'm not feeling well, I still take him, still gotta make sure he goes out and has a good time. So even if it wasn't his birthday, we'd be doing that anyway. But, and I was gonna stop and pick him up like a salmon for dinner, but I forgot. So we're just gonna have to, maybe I'll add a little sausage or something in there for him for his meal. He usually gets beef for his afternoon meal or his evening meal. I'll just throw a little something extra in there. But that is it. That is all I have knit-wise today. I think I'm going to get off here, and I might take a nap because I've been working. I did this. I did complete this. This was almost done last night before I went to bed, but I did have to finish that up this morning. I had to go do laundry today, so I have been kind of on the busy side. So I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna splice all those cute little videos together and take a nap, because I don't know, I don't like take naps because then I don't want to sleep at night. But I slept super well last night. I took some medicine though, and I still feel like I really need more sleep, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and it's not always a bad thing to take. It's not ever a bad thing to take a nap unless you got things to do. I usually always have things to do. I do still have things to do. I might vacuum first, because I do need to do that. Get my vacuuming done, then I'll take a nap. With that, I will let you all go. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next one. Here I come, buddy. Here I come. That was funny. What you doing? You ready to go in and find your toy? Well, go get it. Try. What doing? What doing? Are you done looking? It's gone. It's hiding from you. Let's go. You are determined to find that cricket. I saw him. Did you see him? I don't think you saw him. All right, leave it alone. Leave it alone, buddy.